Unlocking the secrets how social media impacts your longevity. Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here, and I'm excited to be here today to talk about a topic that's super important for our health and longevity: social media. We're all spending more and more time online these days, but how is this impacting our health, both positively and negatively? Let's get started. Now, before we jump into the scary stuff, let's talk about the good news. Believe it or not, social media isn't all bad. It actually offers some amazing benefits that can enhance our well-being and even contribute to a longer life. First off, social media helps us stay connected, which is absolutely crucial for our mental and emotional health. As humans, we're wired for connection, and social media allows us to maintain relationships with friends and family all over the world. That feeling of belonging and social support is a powerful antidote to loneliness and isolation, which we know are major risk factors for premature aging and chronic diseases. Social media can also be a fantastic tool for lifelong learning and personal growth. Think about it. You have access to a wealth of information at your fingertips. You can learn new skills, explore different cultures, and stay updated on current events, all from the comfort of your own home. And here's a longevity hack for you. Studies have shown that seniors who use social media to stay connected with family and friends experience lower rates of depression and even cognitive decline. Okay, it's time to address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the smartphone in our hands. While social media offers some incredible benefits, it also has a dark side that can seriously sabotage our health and longevity if we're not careful. One of the biggest downsides is the constant exposure to stress and negativity. This constant stream of negativity triggers the stress response in our bodies, leading to elevated cortisol levels, which over time can lead to a whole host of health problems, from weight gain and sleep disturbances to heart disease and even premature aging. And speaking of sleep, social media can be a major sleep disruptor. The blue light emitted from our devices interferes with our natural sleep-wake cycles, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. And here's another longevity hack to keep in mind. Did you know that people who use social media for more than 3 hours per day have a higher risk of mental health disorders and sleep disturbances? It's all about finding that balance. Practical tips to use social media for a longer life. So, how do we navigate this digital landscape and reap the benefits of social media without falling prey to its downsides? It's all about being mindful and intentional with our usage. The first step is setting boundaries. Decide how much time you're comfortable spending online each day, and use the timer function on your phone to hold yourself accountable. Next, be mindful of who and what you're following. Unfollow or mute accounts that don't serve you, and instead, seek out accounts that align with your values, interests, and goals. Use social media as a tool to support your health and longevity goals. Follow accounts that provide evidence-based health information, fitness inspiration, healthy recipes, and mindfulness tips. Another important tip is to engage in meaningful interactions. Instead of passively scrolling, make an effort to connect with friends, family, and followers in a genuine way. Finally, don't forget to take breaks. Schedule regular social media detox days or weekends where you completely disconnect from your devices and focus on real-life connections and activities that bring you joy and rejuvenation. How social media impacts the aging mind. Now let's dive a little deeper into the science behind social media and its effects on our brains, especially as we age. Believe it or not, excessive social media use can actually rewire our brains, affecting our emotional regulation, attention span, and stress levels. One of the main ways social media does this is through dopamine release. Every time we get a notification, a like, or a comment, our brains get a little hit of dopamine, which is the feel-good neurotransmitter associated with reward and pleasure. This creates a cycle of craving and seeking out more of those dopamine hits, which can lead to addictive patterns of behavior. But here's the thing. This constant dopamine rush can actually desensitize our brains over time, making it harder to experience pleasure from everyday activities. This can have a significant impact on our overall well-being and even contribute to feelings of anxiety, depression, and dissatisfaction with life. Social media's constant notifications and updates train our brains to crave novelty and instant gratification, making it harder to focus on tasks that require sustained attention. Here's a longevity hack to protect your brain. Replacing even a small amount of that social media scrolling with activities that engage your brain in a different way, like reading, puzzles, learning a new language, or spending time in nature, can have a profound impact on your cognitive function and reduce stress levels. It's not about deleting, it's about connecting. So, what's the verdict on social media and longevity? Is it a fountain of youth or a recipe for disaster? The truth is, it's neither, and both. It all comes down to how we use it. As we've learned, social media can be a powerful tool for connection, learning, and even boosting our well-being. It can help us stay connected with loved ones, access valuable information, and find communities that support our interests and passions. However, we also have to acknowledge the potential downsides. Excessive social media use can lead to increased stress, sleep disturbances, reduced physical activity, and even addictive patterns of behavior, all of which can take a toll on our health and longevity. The key takeaway here is balance. Social media isn't inherently good or bad, it's a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill. It's up to us to use it mindfully and intentionally, setting boundaries, curating our feeds, and prioritizing real-life connections and activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. Remember, longevity isn't just about adding years to our lives, it's about adding life to our years. That's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful and insightful. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more evidence-based health and longevity tips.